Hello, I believe we're live now. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to whoever wants to come in and share some stories with us. Welcome. Good evening on a Sunday evening. Hello to all. Welcome. Whoever wants to come in to the stream and share your story with us, give us an update on what's been going on in your lives. Let's see. I'll be here for some time waiting to see who can join us. Welcome. Hope everybody is doing amazing. You, Emmanuel, welcome. Emmanuel doesn't want to say anything, but maybe you can come in. There's nobody here right now, Emmanuel, so it's just you and me. Want to come in, Emmanuel? You have the link right there to come in and share, give us an update. You see, it's a good time for you since you're in Australia. Emmanuel, you have the link right there. Everybody coming in. Nope, LOL. All right, I can't force anyone. Especially you. But anybody who wants to join us and share with us, give us an update on what has been going on. I'll give you the screen to your mate. Okay, all right, no problem. We are on a Sunday night. Sorry for the short notice. I am still here in Colombia. I'm going to be here for a few more days. Precious. Oh, okay, huh? Always joking, Emmanuel. Let's see who else is there and can join us and talk to us, give us an update on your life, on life, on relationships, on family, on work. Share with me what times it is right now, wherever you're at. Emmanuel, it's just you and me. Emmanuel, maybe you can show your face. Anybody else? Welcome everybody to tonight. It's Sunday evening. Colombia, yes, I'm in Colombia. I'm in a city called Cali. Cali. It's I think it's a third it's the third most important city in Colombia. It's where we do the salsa. I'm not shaved. It doesn't matter. Look at me. I'm almost wearing my pajamas, so you don't have to be shaved. Anybody, doesn't matter if you're shaved, if you're not shaved, come on in so I don't feel so alone here. Come on in, welcome. Give us an update on your life, on whatever has been happening since the last time we spoke. I believe it was a week ago. Hello, Negato, how are you? Welcome. Maybe you could come in and talk to us since Emmanuel doesn't want to. Let's see. I shared already the link. Joe Santiago, hi. Joe, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, all of you. Welcome. I hope to see your faces. And if you don't want to show your face, that's okay too. But you could come in and just talk. You could come in and talk. You don't have a perm. I don't have a perm. My hair is as straight as arrows, so no problem. We are here doing these weekly lives to get an update on everyone's life. If anybody wants to say something, talk about something that has been going on in your life, maybe some issues you like watching. Oh, thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will talk next time. I have to sleep. Okay, that's okay. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. I really do. So who wants to join? You have the link right there. Good logical thinking. Yes, thank you. Con mucho amor. Bueno, con mucho amor. Muchas gracias. Welcome. Nobody wants to talk. I'm all alone here. That sucks. No, it's about all of us. It's about me hearing you and you hearing me and asking each other questions. Nobody wants to join. Aww. Nobody wants to join. All right, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'll be here for a couple of minutes. Hopefully somebody wants to come in and say something. Hope everybody's doing well in your week, wherever you're at. Maybe you can share with me where you're at. Again, I'm in a city called Cali, Colombia. They do lots of salsa dancing here. So I've been out salsa dancing a few times. Yes. So anybody wants to come in? No? Oh. Oh, we'll be here for a couple more minutes. John Primito, hello, good night to you. I know you work. I know you work tomorrow morning. Primo, why don't you come in and say a few words before you go to bed? So we can all see you and talk to you since nobody wants to talk. Anybody? Anybody want to come in? Knock, knock, knock. Joe, what do you prefer in a man? Let's see, do I prefer in a man clean shaven or subtle or beard? I think I don't know. That's a very tough question because really, it depends. If you're clean and you look very clean, beautiful. If you have a little bit of beard and it's nice and trimmed or nice and shaved or subtle, that looks beautiful too. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a preference. I don't have a preference. All right, I'll give it a cup. Oh, there you go, Primito. Thank you. Thank you. I have the link. I shared the link above. I think you might have it. Yeah, so I would prefer a man, it doesn't matter, shaved or not shaved, as long as you look nice. Oh, Stanley, welcome. Oh, Stanley, you never leave me alone here. So nice of you. Let me add Stanley. Hey, my Stanley.
My precious, precious Maritza.
How are you, my Stanley? Welcome. Thank you for showing up. How
Before
have
I
you been?
tell before I tell you how I am, I got a question
Yes,
for you.
yes,
An
please go
important
ahead.
question.
Sure, I'm all ears.
How did
Just it's
how
just you
did
and me.
how did you how did you know that I never leave you alone?
Oh, because you're special. You have nice feelings for me. You like me. We like each other here.
I,
We're all oh
again, you're correct.
oh my Stanley. I'm gonna add my cousin John.
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
add my cousin John before he goes to bed because he's an early bird.
Okay. I'll
All
wait. I'll
right.
wait here. I'll wait here.
Hey, primito.
Hey, how's it going, guys? How are you?
I'm very good. How are you doing? Long
No, I'm
time
good. I'm
don't
good.
see you.
Where does the time go?
I know. I know. How is life?
It's been busy for me. I worked today and I lost my voice from screaming at the terminal
Oh,
today.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, it was like
Right.
about almost 6,000 people at the
Oh
terminal
my
today.
God. Oh my
Yeah,
God. Yeah,
so
John
my voice
works
is horrible.
on the port of Miami.
Yeah, so my voice is like horrible.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and how's
All
everything
right.
with you guys?
Everything is doing good. I'm in Colombia. I'm out salsa dancing. I am out spending time with the family. So everything is good.
That's
Thank you.
good. How's
Yeah.
everything, Stanley?
Stanley? Stanley's there with us.
I'm there with you, Maritza.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Stanley.
Everything.
Stanley's always doing good.
That's good. Where are you from, Stanley?
Stanley's from Vancouver.
Okay. Oh, nice, nice. Very nice, very nice.
Stanley, open your mouth and say something to John Stanley. Be nice, Stanley.
I'm
Precious,
trying to add
precious
Stanley in the
Maritza.
conversation.
Uh, no, Guado, no.
Precious, precious Maritza.
I'm here. I'm here. No, no Guado. I don't
I
like aguardiente.
I am sure as hell not gonna do that.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, Diosito Santo. There you go.
Yeah,
Look at that. It's still daytime in Vancouver.
It is almost night. Maybe about another hour to be night, Maritza. Another hour.
Okay, all right, all right.
yeah. I heard
So
about
how
the
is
earthquake that happened in Colombia
yeah,
earlier.
today there was an earthquake. Yeah, the epicenter was in Bogota in the capital. It was very, very strong.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we had a
Did it
strong
affect you in
earthquake.
any way?
Sorry, Primo?
Did it affect you in any way?
No, no. I mean, where I'm at in Cali, no, I didn't feel anything. Do I
Wow.
do have family like in the middle of the country, in a
Mhm.
city called Pereira, and they did feel it hard,
Oh
but I
wow!
didn't feel anything. Yeah.
Wow. Oof. Wow.
Yeah,
Hopefully
yeah,
everybody's okay over
yeah.
there
Hopefully,
in
hopefully.
Bogota.
Yes, yes, primito.
Yeah,
What?
that's horrible though. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that though. And then I heard about the senator that got shot at yesterday.
Yes, we had a senator who got shot. Senator running for president.
Yeah.
Running for president. He
Wow.
got shot today. Yes, yeah, by a 14-year-old.
15.
15. There you go. Oh my God.
15 years old, and they arrested the person too.
They did. Well, he's a kid. He's a child. Yeah, they
Yeah,
arrested the child. Yeah.
es una locura, querida. Ay,
Yeah,
ay,
yeah,
ay.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
that's crazy though. Crazy stuff happening in Colombia.
yeah.
But
So
unfortunately, things like that happen
Stanley, what
around
has
the
been
world.
going on with you? Stanley, share with us. How is life going?
Please feel free, Stanley.
Precious Maritza. I'm doing absolutely
Oh,
fantastic.
that's nice, Stanley. That's beautiful.
Mm,
That's nice.
Thanks.
That's
Thanks.
nice. Yeah, very nice. Santiago is in Orange County, California. Okay, so your time zone is the same as Stanley's time zone, West Coast. Stanley, you're 3 hours
Behind.
behind, yeah?
Yes, Maritza, I
You
am.
know
Yes,
something
yes,
I
yes.
learned today, something very special. I mean, I don't know what other country has this, but for example, India, and India is maybe like 12 hours or something like that difference from the US, but it's not only 12, it's 12 and a half. It's the only country I've noticed that has a half, 30 minutes more.
There's another
Oh,
one. There's another one.
How
I didn't know
unique is
that.
that, huh?
I
Because
didn't
all
know that.
There's
countries,
another one,
right?
Maritza. There-
Which one, Stanley? That's
There's
so
another
unique.
one, Maritza.
Which one,
There's another
Stanley?
one in Canada on the East Coast. They're half an hour off too on the East
Oh
Coast of
yeah, half
Canada.
an hour. How special, huh?
Yeah,
How unique.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That
I
is
think it
very
means
special.
something. I think it
Yes,
means something, Maritza.
it must. I don't know exactly what, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure.
30 minutes extra of life, I guess.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. And how's everything going in Colombia for you, querida?
Everything is going well. Yes, everything is going well. Thank God. I'm gonna be here
That-
for a few more days. Everything is going great.
That's awesome, though. No, I'm glad to hear that everything's going well with you, and
Gracias,
hopefully
primo.
go salsa dancing one day.
All right. Thank you for joining. We won't take much more time. You have to rest.
Yeah, definitely. So I'll be working like every day for like the next 2 weeks, pretty much.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
so
All right.
be working like this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, because I've been getting Saturdays off for like the past few weeks.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
So it's been slow season with the cruises. So and then yeah, so I'll be working Saturday and Sunday this weekend, and then next weekend I'm just working Sunday.
Okay, primo. Okay, very
Yeah.
good.
So yeah, just take it one day at a time. It's all I could do.
All right. That's
Yeah.
very nice.
And how's your family doing in Colombia?
We're all doing great. We're all doing great, primito. Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
good though. Any plans for this week though?
I'm sorry?
Any plans for this week?
This week, no, just here. I'm taking singing lessons. I'm enjoying that very much.
Well, I hope that I get to hear your voice singing one day with the guitar.
Thank you. I still sound like a wet parrot, so I don't know about that. Yeah.
No, I'm sure you'll do fine. I'm sure you'll do fine.
All right.
You just,
Okay.
enjoy your time and, just take it
Okay.
one day at a time and
Will do.
have a day that's as awesome as you are.
Primo, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No, definitely. So yeah, querida. So
Okay.
next
So
time, okay?
okay, till next time, primito. Have a good night. Mwah, big kiss.
Big kiss, prima.
Bye
Take
bye.
care, okay?
Okay.
Take care,
Stanley.
Stanley.
Stanley. What is happening, Stanley? How
Hello.
come you're not
He
nice?
doesn't like me, I guess, but it's okay.
Huh? No, Stanley. Behave.
Yes, Precious Maritza.
Huh? Stanley.
Yes, Maritza.
Share with
I
me.
can
Share
hear
with
you
us.
now.
Share with us.
Something's wrong with the audio. I can't hear you clearly.
No? Oh, okay. Yeah, the signal comes and go. Favorite salsa band? No, you
I
know
can't
what?
hear you clearly, but
Oh, okay.
I can't hear
Joe
you
is
clearly, but I can feel what you're saying.
okay. All right, no problem. Joe is asking, do I like? Yes, I really do like dancing salsa. I don't know about the bands. I'm not too. I don't know too much about artists, but if I hear it, I'm dancing it. Yes, and I'm a good salsa dancer.
Where'd you learn that?
Where did I learn that? Well, actually, when I was 13 years old,
Hmm.
my parents separated. So
Oh
at the age of
no!
yes, so at the age of 13, when they separated, my mother brought us to Colombia to live here for 4 years. Within those
Oh,
four
okay.
years, I learned about the culture, the music.
Yeah.
Yes. So I learned that when I was here between 13 and 17. And ever since then it's like it's in like Emmanuel says, it's in the blood. So I
Really?
could actually yeah. And you
So all of a sudden,
you dance salsa, Stanley?
no,
No? What do you dance?
no,
Share
no.
with us. What do you dance?
That's a good question. When I was younger, I'm not sure what happened in my life. I'm not really sure,
Okay.
but I think I spent a few years in nightclubs dancing to they called it funk music back then or hip hop back then. Something
Oh,
well,
okay.
not just before hip hop. They called it. I think they called it funk music back then, but maybe that was before you were born. I think.
So you must be a good dancer.
Well, I didn't say that part.
No, but if you spend a couple of years dancing, I'm sure you know your moves.
I already know what I'm gonna say next.
What are you gonna say next? Huh?
Oh, just a minute. I gotta wait for it. Gotta wait for it.
Okay, no problem. We'll let it catch. So Joe says he loves. Seems like you would be out. Seems like you would be fun to. Oh, Joe, thank you, Joe. Why don't you come in and say a few words on and here maybe you can share with us some of your stories. Joe Santiago. Joe Santiago, where are you from? Liam, gonna do the reverse panda move on Mrs. Tonight. Oh, and which one is the panda reverse? Anybody share with us? What is the panda reverse dance? Too shy. Don't be shy. And Joe, if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to show your face. You could just put the microphone if you just want to talk. But if you want to come in and look, we're all in almost in our pajamas, so there's nothing to be shy about. Boricua. Okay, he's Puerto Rican. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Hablas español, Joe. Stanley, did you catch already the bird that was flying in your thoughts?
How did you know?
How did you know?
Yeah.
Share with us, Stanley. Oh,
The
there's a war.
answer, hmm? My answer is this: just because you've been doing something for a long time doesn't mean you're good at it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, it
Just
could
because.
be, but experience makes you better at the repetitive movements and the experience into doing something makes you good, makes you better at it,
This is a deep question.
right? Don't you think so?
It's a, this is a deep question. Does doing something over and over and over again make you better at it every time?
I
What
mean,
do you think?
I think, yeah. I think, yeah, of course. Yeah, because ignorance is not being stupid. It just means not knowing. But if you practice it and you do it over and over again, you become better at anything. Do I like cafecito? Yes, I am a coffee drinker. But I'm not a
I,
very strong coffee drinker. It's like what we drink here is a little stronger than American coffee, but not as strong as Cuban coffee or
mm,
Italian espresso. But we do drink coffee. Mocha. Which one is the mocha? Because I'm just coffee and milk or Cafe con leche, and that's it. Which one is the mocha? Which one is the mocha, Stanley?
I think that I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What does mocha mean?
Mocha is a type of coffee, but I'm
Is
not
it?
too familiar. Yeah, it's a type of coffee.
Now I know
Yeah.
my question.
What? Oh,
How many times do you have to drink coffee to know you don't like it? What do you
no,
think?
that's it.
What do you think?
No, just once and that's it. If you don't, just one time. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. Oh, espresso and chocolate. Okay. Oh, I'm full of bugs and animals here. Oh,
That's my second question.
which one?
How many times? How many times do you have to see a bug before you know you don't like them?
No, they're cute, but they bite.
Cute and bite?
They're cute. No, of course, they're living animals. Look, I have a bunch of nice ants all over here, but as long as they don't get near me so they don't bite me.
I'll ask the question one more time.
Yeah?
But different this time, so it's easier for you to answer.
Okay, go ahead.
How many times you have to get bitten by an ant before you know you don't want them near you?
One time,
Again, a beautiful answer.
right? Just one time.
Suddenly the sun has come out.
Oh, maybe in Vancouver, not here. All we have here is the moon.
That was beautiful. I love that. I love that. Was nice, Prince. I love that. That was really nice.
Oh,
I love that. That was nice.
More people could come in and join. But Stanley, when people come in, you don't talk to anybody else. How come, Stanley? You have such a nice personality. How come?
I'm so glad you asked me that, my beloved Maritza. I told you this once before, and I gotta say it again.
Yeah?
You gotta recognize when people really want help and when they just want to suck the life out of you.
Oh,
And you gotta cut.
But nobody wants to suck your life. Right now, we're all just here communicating and trying to just learn from one another and see how life is wherever we're at. When are
I
we
already
going?
know what I'm gonna. I already know what I'm gonna say next.
Yeah? What are you gonna say next?
You love me. Those guys don't, and I know it.
Okay, I understand.
That was easy, right?
So nobody. Okay, but no, Stanley. We're just all here, just enjoying ourselves, and learning, and
What do you
that's
mean?
it.
Okay, I gotta think about that. We're just all here enjoying ourselves and learning.
Yeah, we're learning from one another, seeing what we could learn, what we could
This
take
is
from
deep. This is
someone.
deep.
We can take bits and pieces from everyone to.
Okay, I got a
That's all.
question for you. I got a question.
Yeah.
I already know my next question.
Sure.
What do you think? What do you think you can possibly learn from Satan?
From who?
Satan.
Oh no. No, I don't want to learn anything about Satan. It's dark now, and I don't want to get scared. About Satan, no, I don't want to learn anything about that right now.
Thank you, my dearest Maritza. That's your answer.
Yes.
That's your answer.
Yes,
Me
I'm
neither.
a fearful person, and I don't like anything that has to
Me
do with.
neither.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Okay, good. So we're on the same page. Good.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Okay, good. Very good. So let's see. Anybody else want to come in and join us in the talk and the conversation? We have the link right there on top, Precious. Yeah, you have the link on the video, on the top part of the video. Santiago, Emmanuel, maybe you could come in and share with us about your life, about work, about love. Any new and anything new in your heart, Stanley? Anything going on? Have you met
Yeah, there
anybody
is something.
special?
There is something.
Have you met anyone special?
Yeah, I have. Thanks for asking me.
Oh, wonderful. Share with us. Share, please.
Okay, I'll give you some hints.
Yeah.
She likes salsa dancing.
She likes
Do you need
salsa
any more
dancing.
hints?
She's in Colombia. She's almost
Do you need any more
wearing
hints?
pajamas.
Do you need any more hints?
Oh, right, right. Oh, Stanley. Well, I appreciate you coming in and just sharing and talking and enjoying. Even if you don't
Yeah, me too,
enjoy
me too, me too,
conversating with everybody,
me too.
I respect you, Stanley. So
I gotta tell you
Joseph
something.
asked, where would I be able to get a clone? Oh, son, Joe, you're so special. A clone? Oh, thank you so much. Where could you get a clone of me? So special. Thank you. Well, I don't know where you could ask my mother, but but I'm thankful for all of you. And you all motivate me to keep doing these videos and keep sharing. I hope you like tomorrow's video. I made it this afternoon, so I hope you enjoyed tomorrow's video. All right. So what, Stanley? You're gonna say anything? You gonna say something?
I'm gonna say something.
Yeah,
It's gone now, though. It's gone now.
it's gone. Okay, stick your hand out
Yeah,
the
it's
window
gone.
and grab it before it goes to the sky.
Oh, like that, eh?
Oh
Okay, I gotta
yeah.
try that.
Why? Well, how come you have tears in your eyes, Emmanuel? With all due respect. Oh, so special. Huh? How come, Emmanuel? You're sad or something? I'll come back. Okay. All right. So anybody else wants to share anything with all of us? Anybody else? Stanley, I see you. Did you remember what you were gonna say?
Yeah, I do. I do. I can't hear the audio, but I'm gonna say what I not have to say,
Uh-huh.
want to say.
Okay.
It's like this, Maritza. I love you.
Oh,
I think about you all the time.
oh, Stanley, that's so special of you. Thank you,
Thanks for
Stanley.
telling me to open the window. Thanks for telling me to open the window. The thoughts are really coming now.
Oh, Stanley, that's so special. Well, I truly am thankful for all of you, and I do feel all of you in the chats and in the messages, and I love responding and knowing how you're all doing. So I feel all of you just as much. Hmm?
Oh, I was gonna say something else. I remember now. The other
Oh,
thought
what?
came
What?
back.
What? Tell me now.
This whole nighttime thing is really nice. I like it.
Right? Yeah, it's nice. It's romantic and it's cozy, and
And
the
I was gonna
moon.
say the same thing. All that. Me
We
too. Me
all
too.
just need our glass of wine here. Well, I like
Me too. Me
whiskey.
too. Me too.
I had some scotch yesterday. I had some whiskey, or I don't
Oh, you
even
like
remember what.
scotch?
Either scotch
Oh
or
dear.
whiskey. I
You
don't
like
really
scotch?
know the difference.
Okay. Okay. Why'd you drink that?
Well, I went out to a really nice bar with my mother and her sister
Oh,
and her
okay.
cousin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we had a great time. Live performance, dancing, singing. So it was
Oh,
nice. So I drank some whiskey last night.
I got a question for you.
Yes, go ahead. Sure, I'm all ears.
It's the same question I just asked you, but you didn't answer it yet.
Which one?
Why'd you drink whiskey?
Oh, why? Because I
Hmm.
don't like any. Let's see, I don't like any mixed drinks. I like
Hmm.
because every time you order a mixed drink, you get a different one because it all depends how people make it. So if you want to have a margarita,
Oh.
for example, one
Hmm.
person will make it one way, another. So at the end, you're better off going with a beer or a whiskey or a glass of wine, and you go straight to the point. You get what you order.
All of a sudden, I got a deeper question.
Yes.
Who mixes your margaritas?
Whoever makes them, or I don't know if you have a pina colada or whatever type of drink you get anywhere, everybody's gonna make it different. Every bartender. So just to avoid having to
So you,
return it or paying for something you don't like, just go straight and order a beer or a whiskey and you'll enjoy it. Because that's it.
this
There's
is
no
so
mixture.
deep.
That's it. Yeah?
This is so deep. I'm trying to feel the answer.
Okay. It's true. I think it's true. Because for example, I go out with my sister and she doesn't like alcohol. However, she will drink mix, I don't know, like daiquiris or these type of things. And she probably returns half of them or even more because she just doesn't like how people make them. So that's why I order straight up drinks.
All of a sudden,
Yeah, I'm all
the
ears.
sun, the sun has come out.
The sun has come out.
All of a sudden,
All of a sudden, the sun came out.
all of a sudden,
Hey,
all of a
Millennial, we have
sudden.
someone. Millennial, how are you? Welcome. Millennial, why don't you join the chat so we can see you? Stanley, we have Millennial who wants to join and maybe give us an update on his life. Uh, Millennial, if you go to the beginning of the chat, you will see the link. You will see the link. Oh, let's see if I could. Can I post it here again? Let me see. Oh, yes, I could. There you go. I sent it again. Whoever wants to come in and talk to us and give us an update on life. It's just me and Stanley now on the screen. Stanley's in Vancouver. I'm currently in Colombia. Millennial? No? No? Okay. You were going to say something, Stanley? Another day, not
I
today.
was, I
No
was.
problem. Yeah, go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
All of a sudden, the sun has come out.
The sun has come out?
All of a sudden, all of a sudden.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Good for you. Wherever you're at, the sun came out. I'm going to have to wait a couple more hours for that to happen here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we are so let's see who else wants to come in and share with us your stories, your life about work, relationships, questions, comments, anything you would like to share. Anything anybody would like to talk about. Maybe you have a friend who has an issue, has a problem. Maybe we could resolve it while we're all here together. Jo Santiago, let's see. What are your two color combinations? Okay, so what two color combinations do you like on men's clothes as pants and shirt? Um, I really, well, I personally, I'm a black and white type of person, so I like black or white clothing. On a man, I like white or black. I would say those are my favorite combinations. If you want to wear like a pair of jeans, you can top it up with a white tee or a white shirt, all buttoned, or just a white polo, or or black. Black is also very nice. Or for example, another color I do like on men, believe it or not, is like a light pink, like a pastel light pink. I really like when men wear light pink shirts, maybe with jeans or with black pants. Beautiful. What do you think, Stanley? Have you ever
I'm
wore a
not wearing that.
no? Oh, I like
No
how men
way.
look with pink,
That?
nice fitted pink shirts. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I like that.
Got to think about that. Okay, okay. If you like it, I'll think about it again.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Pink, eh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pink?
So what
Got
else?
to think about that. Pink?
Yeah, pink. Yeah, like
Pink?
a light pink, like a light pastel pink color. I think looks beautiful.
I don't
Yeah?
think I've ever wore pink anything.
No? No,
I
here,
don't
I'm
think
gonna go
so.
on my phone. I could go on my phone and look at the pink I like, and so I can show you what is the pink I like.
Okay.
So you can all
Okay.
see
Okay.
pink shirt men. Pink shirt men. Let's see. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, these type of colors. These type of
Pink,
pinks.
eh? Oh my goodness.
For example, this type of pink I think is beautiful. Oh, I don't know if you could see. No, it's too much light here. There you go.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it.
This type of pink. This
No,
pink
that's
is
not bad. That's
beautiful.
not bad. That's not bad.
Lavender, like purple lavender. I'm not
Okay.
sure, but
Okay.
I think anything would look nice. You just have to, let's see, you have to be confident in how, yeah, perfect, that's it. Any type of color would look nice. I like also bright colors, so anything that can express your personality, just keep it nice. Just it's how you wear it. It's how you wear it. That's really it. It's how you wear it.
Really?
Yeah, of
Really?
course. Yeah,
I
it's how
gotta
you
think
wear.
about that.
Yeah, you have to be confident and have to know how to wear it. Absolutely. You know,
Oh
if
my
you
goodness.
if you have maybe any clothing questions, I'm not a fashion expert, but I will tell you my point of view as a woman. So you could send it through the Instagram chat, and I will respond because I do respond to the messages, and I'll give you. You're not big on pink, but I do like purple. Purple would be nice too.
Purple,
Purple.
eh?
I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Purple.
This is deep. This is deep.
Purple would be nice. Maybe purple with maybe white, or purple with blue jeans. With jeans, that would be nice. Marita, you're such a wonderful conversationalist. What are good approaches to start and continue conversations with a stranger? Uh, with a stranger, what are good approaches? Um, good approaches. Let's see. Well, for example, when I go out salsa dancing and I am asked to dance salsa, oh, let's see how the conversations go. Hi, how are you? Would you like to dance? Yeah, sure. Let's go dance. Okay, where are you from? What's your name? Where are you from? What's your name? Oh, you dance really good. Oh, thank you. So do you. Or do you like any other type of music? Or what are you drinking? What do you like to drink? Like, it just depends on where you're at. If maybe you're maybe at a restaurant or a supermarket and you meet someone and you want to have a conversation, maybe if someone is standing next to you and you're at the aisles, you could be like, oh, um those are what, those are red beans, you like red beans, I love red beans, something like that, like, oh, you like rice, oh, I like rice. Or actually today I was thinking of making paella rice or whatever. Like, it depends where you're at, and you just continue with the conversation. You be confident and you just continue talking. If the lady is reciprocal and she's talking back and she smiles, and you continue having the conversation. So what are good approaches to start? It depends where you're at. If you're at the supermarket and you're at the aisle and she's standing next to something, you could stand right next to her and just put up a conversation with whatever she's watching or she wants to buy. If you're at the bar, what type of drinks you like? Hey, how are you? What are you drinking? If you're at a music venue, hey, how are you? This is beautiful. This is great music. You like the music? Do you like the ambience? So it depends where you're at. You just strike a conversation. Do I cook paella? Emmanuel asks. Uh, yeah, I've made it. I've made it. Yeah, I've made it. I've made it maybe once or twice. Yeah, I have. Emmanuel is Greek, and by the way, Greek food is very, very good. Emmanuel is Greek. Those are great ideas. Oh, okay. Very nice. Thank you, Millennial. I'm here to answer any question. Any question. Santiago says, is going to a coffee shop good for a first date? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think so. Yeah. What do you think, Stanley? Is going to a coffee shop good on a first date?
Fantastic.
right? I think so too. It's because, for
Then
example,
that's
as a first date, the guys, you are gonna want to be paying for the first date just out of courtesy for the lady, and it's gonna be not inexpensive. It's gonna be an inexpensive first date, and you can have so much conversation because yeah, because you're not getting yeah, you're not gonna be getting drunk on coffee. You're just gonna have honest conversations back and forth. So coffee is a great idea. It's not expensive, and um, and if they don't want to drink coffee, they always sell tea also. So it can either be tea or coffee, right, Stanley?
right.
Right. Millennial says, "How does Stanley smooth talk the ladies?" No, this is a deep, deep question for you, Stanley. Huh?
I can answer. I can answer this.
Okay, answer it. How do you sweet talk the ladies?
I've got a favorite line. Favorite line,
Yeah.
but I only ever plan to use it just one time.
Oh, tell me.
I love you. Would you like to get married?
Oh, Stanley, you're gonna only use it one time?
One time only.
Mm, that's how you're gonna sweet talk the one lady you like?
Just like that.
Ah, Stanley, but that's strong, huh? That's like some strong Cuban coffee, huh? Straight to the point.
Sometimes you know, and sometimes you know.
Oh, okay. Santiago says, I agree. It's a good time to talk and to get to know each other. Not many get lucky on the first date. Yeah, not many do get lucky on the first date. But do you guys like to get lucky on the first date? No. So what is better? Is it better to get lucky on the first date? Would you feel good about it? Would you feel good about the girl who gets lucky with you in the first date? Or how does it work? Huh? What do you think, Stanley? No, Stanley's a very reserved guy.
Are you asking me?
Yeah,
Hmm?
and he's gonna hold himself for that special person who he loves.
The audio. I can't hear you.
Right?
Still funny.
Huh?
Oh, and I can hear you. Now I can hear you. Did you ask me
Oh, you
something?
could hear. No, that
Now I
because
can hear you.
we were talking about that not many get lucky on the first date. First dates.
Did you ask me something?
We asked you if no, I don't remember. Did we say something about getting lucky? So is it important to let's see, we probably would not respect. I agree. I agree with that, millennial. I agree. Oh, okay, so we were asking, how do you feel about getting lucky on the first night out with whoever you pick to date? The first date.
I can answer this, my beloved Maritza, in about 1 second.
Okay, we're all ears. It all depends.
Whenever she's ready, that's when I want it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, it's true. That's what they say. They say men los hombres proponen, the men propose and the women dispose. So whenever she disposes, whenever she's ready, you will propose on the first night, but if she's not ready, then you'll just wait until she's ready.
Just like that.
Just like that. Okay. Not on the first date. Many say a little bit about not to say a little bit about her not being sexist, just being realistic. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. Yeah, the more you wait, the better. The more you build that connection in other areas, the better. Because if you go in to straight to the point, to the ground zero, the first night out, then what are you gonna expect anymore? Huh? That because all we have is that is the most intimate we can have, right?
No,
That, yeah, unfortunately, it's a double standard. Yeah, it could be.
no,
But no. I
no,
think as
no,
what?
no,
No,
no.
but there's nothing. What more? There's nothing. I mean, once you already see what you have to see, you have what you've had with the lady. What else can you expect from her? No,
I can answer that in about 1 second.
yes, go.
Eternity.
Eternity, yeah. That's beautiful.
Maybe you
It's
don't understand.
no. I understand. Yeah, I understand. Ideally, we
I
would
don't
all
think
be.
you do.
No, of course you could. Yeah, eternity is the most we can expect. That will be the ideal, right? To be with someone forever until the long of times. But in the meantime, while we are here, we have to hold ourselves a little bit more until we build a stronger connection than the first date.
I don't think you understand, my beloved Maritza.
Okay, so explain.
I said this to you, I think, last week, but you didn't really understand.
About eternity?
Yeah. So now I want to say it again.
Yeah, we're all ears.
I don't want to do different things all the time.
You don't want to do
I
different.
want,
What do you mean by different?
I'll finish and then maybe you'll understand.
Okay.
I don't want to do different things all the time. I want to kiss my wife the same way every single day and enjoy it more and more.
Oh, Stanley. That is special. That is very special. Stanley, I hope you find your nice wife in Vancouver who will want to share the every day until eternity.
Me too,
You too. We're
Maritza.
all rooting for you. I
Thanks.
wish someone else would come in and share with us. Maybe Millennial wants to come in. Santiago, unfortunately, Santiago, Emmanuel, Stanley is very special. Yeah, Stanley is a special person. You see, they're saying you're a special person, even if you don't like sharing a lot of yourself with others. They still think you're special, Stanley.
Okay, thanks.
Even if
I
you're
can
a
answer
hard
that.
cookie.
I can answer that.
Yeah.
I can answer that.
So we're
I can
here. We're all trying to talk. Hey, Info, how are you? Info, we have the link right there on the description if you want to come in and share a few things with us.
Mm.
Share a few words, anything happening in your life. Welcome to the chat. Info, would you like to come in? Even if you don't want to show your face, that's okay. You could just maybe not show your face, but maybe we could hear you if you want to come in and share something with us. Entertainment tonight.
I have to say
No.
something, Maritza.
Yeah, go ahead, Stanley. We're here. I'm here.
I just said something, but I want to say
Yeah.
it more completely. I want to say it more completely this time.
Yeah, we're here. I'm here, all ears.
I want to say it more completely this time. I had the window open again and more thoughts came to my head, just like you said. Are you
Okay,
ready?
we're all ears. Yes?
I don't want to have to do different things all the time in order to stimulate myself. I just want to kiss my wife the same way every single day and enjoy it more and more.
That is very deep. That is very deep and sounds very special. Stanley?
Just like that.
Yeah, that sounds very special. I think we would all want that same type of feeling and commitment from our partners. Santiago Ferreiro, hello, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, Santiago. Maybe you want to come in and talk with us here. We are talking with Stanley. Everyone else has been very shy to come in the chat. Did you want to come in? Santiago, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are talking about life, and we started mentioning the topic on what was it that we were talking about? Ladies giving it up on the first date, if it was a good idea or not. Santiago, we came to the conclusion that that wasn't a very good idea. Just passing by to say hi. It's quite late in Rio. Oh, so you're in Brazil, Santiago? Is that it? Rio, I'm guessing, right? Yeah, late in Rio, and it's Sunday. I'll watch full tomorrow. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. So, anything else? What else, Stanley? It's just you and me? That's
Okay,
it?
I got something. I like that.
Yeah.
That has a nice ring to it.
Okay.
Just you and me.
That's it. Only you and me on camera. No one else is here.
I like that. That's nice.
Yeah,
Really nice.
that's it. It's just you and me.
I'm gonna write that down and put it on my fridge.
What? Just you and me?
Yeah, yeah. Just you and me.
Yeah, that's it. It's just you and me. And of course, we have other really nice guests, but nobody else wants to show their face or talk with us. Do you believe in women asking men out on a date? Oh, that is such a hard question. Do I believe it? Ah, I mean, ideally, yeah, right? We would have the courage. We would have the courage to ask men out, but I don't know. I personally don't have. No, I don't have that courage. No, I will give you signs. I will text you, and I don't know, I will look at you, I will talk to you, I will maybe even flirt with you. But me going ahead and saying, listen, would you like to go out on a date? No, that'll be so hard for me. Yeah, that'll be difficult. So it should be that same way, right? But we like you men having that first step. Unfortunately for you guys, I at least I wait for you guys to make that first step. Santiago agrees with Stanley. I'm not shy, but I'll schedule for next Sunday. All right, Santiago. Absolutely. Absolutely. I will try to be here for you, for all of you, next Sunday as well. So what do you think of the time? Is this time good? Should we do it earlier? I think this time is okay. What do you think? It's nice and relaxing and it's romantic, right? What do you think?
I know exactly what to say to you.
What?
Exactly.
Sure, go ahead, Stanley. Hey, we have Millennial who's gonna join us. Hold on, Stanley, but we're gonna add Millennial. Hey, Millennial.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Nice to finally meet you after so long.
I know. Likewise.
Thank you. And where are you right now?
Well, I came on before a few lives ago. I'm coming from Florida, Orlando, Florida.
Orlando. Absolutely, absolutely. I
Yes,
remember now.
yes.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
Okay,
You
that's
know,
very nice.
how you doing, Stanley? You doing well?
Stanley?
Yes, Mirza.
It's
Are-
okay.
are-
It's okay. I
that's okay,
understand.
right? We respect
Yes,
Stanley. He has his
we
thing
do.
going on.
We do.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. How are
How
you? Millennial.
I'm
So
doing.
what's your name? Is Millennial your name?
That's not my name, but my name is Trey. Tre.
Trey.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
Trey.
yes. But that's
Thank you,
just
Trey.
yes. I just use that so you would know from my past comments.
Okay, absolutely, Trey. I always remember you.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
How was Colombia?
Colombia is very good. Colombia is very good. The weather is good. It was raining a lot in the city where I'm at. It was raining just before we arrived, and but now it hasn't. So the weather is good.
Okay,
Like we're gonna
nice.
add one more person. I'm sorry. Hold on one second,
No
Trey.
problem.
We're gonna add info. Info.
Hi, Maritza. ¿Cómo estás,
Hi.
prima?
Hi. How are you? Info.
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Very good. What's your name? I hope is it info?
No, it's Sam, but I just go by info.
Sam. Okay. Nice to meet you, Sam. We have Trey and Stanley here, and Sam. And where are you? Where are you from, Sam?
I'm from Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Okay, so we have two West Coast and two East Coast.
Disgusting guy. That's just not.
Yes, yes.
All right. So let's see. Let's first.
How you doing, info?
What would you have something to share with us, Trey? Something special going on in your life? Anything you would like to share with us?
Disgusting.
No, like I chimed in before, I'm a little reserved. So,
Okay,
putting all my love life and all that type of stuff online, I'm not as brave as you are.
but you look like a
I'm not as
confident
brave.
guy. I'm sure you have no problem getting your girls. You look like a confident person.
Well, I'm confident most times, but I'm still human. I still, question myself. I'm not
Okay.
smooth every day. I still could use some help.
Okay. All right. All right.
hmm
But you
And
got
I
a nice.
do,
You have a
and I
nice
do,
white
and
shirt.
thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. It's it's hot in Florida, so it's nice to stay comfortable.
Okay. All
Comfortable
right.
and clean.
Okay. Very good. And you,
Yeah.
Sam, you want to share something with us? Sam, are you there with us?
Well, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here. I'm here. Sorry, I mute in between just so I'm not too loud.
Okay.
But no, I just first time joining in. I
Thank you
think
so
I
much.
just heard a little bit of the topic, but again, I'm also kind of reserved, like these gentlemen.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but I'm happy to just talk in general.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we use these. We're trying to do our meetups on Sundays just to catch up and to see how you all are doing. Anything going on in your lives? Any issues you may be having, or any questions, or just anything where we can get ideas from and just try to do a little bit of solving.
Yeah, of course. I hear you loud and clear.
Very
But
good.
yeah, I think the what I heard of the over the stream, the last sort of little topic I heard was about whether or not sleeping on the first date is a good idea.
Oh, what do you think?
From that respect, I think it's all relative. Like
Right?
it's definitely a function of the people involved, where they are in life, what each of them is looking for. But on average, I think for more conservative gentlemen and ladies, I'd say it's probably not a good idea.
Mm. Okay, so if you're looking for something conservative and lasting, maybe it's not a good idea to be sleeping around on the first date, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah. So it's just where you're at in life. If you just want to have fun and you're free and you just want to express yourself, go ahead and open your bodies to whoever you want. First dates doesn't matter. You're not looking for anything more meaningful. But if you do want something more conservative, more meaningful, then it's best to wait a little bit, right, Sam? Is that what you're saying?
Yep, completely.
Yeah. What do you think, Trey? Yeah, it's true, right?
Yeah, I think yes, I agree. I think sometimes it can depend on the situation. So if it's something where you just had a wonderful, deep, well, not a deep connection, but sometimes you can feel the electricity between you and the other person, and you have a
Yeah,
lot
that's
in
true.
common, and maybe you just had a fantastic date and everything went smoothly, and you were dancing, and you just sometimes it could happen on the first date, and you might not necessarily uh think that the woman is a bad person or that she's, cheap or loose or anything like that. But I think it just depends on the date. In the back of my
That's
mind, I probably would wonder, does she do this? How much does she do this? Is it just with me, whatever? But I can see where if once you get to know her and you realize that was something that was just special between the two of you, where it could grow.
That is a beautiful answer.
But in general, I don't think it's a good idea. If
Okay.
things happen, we're all human, but I wouldn't tell my female friends that that's the best way to go.
Okay. Okay. I think that is a very, very nice answer. And it's true. It could happen. It could happen to some people, right? That connection is so strong on the first date. It could happen that just things out of nowhere, they one thing falls to another, and it can happen. But again,
Yeah.
as a man, you would probably contemplate the idea. Maybe does this lady has she done this before? Does she do it often? Am I that special? But anything can happen, right? Anything can happen.
You're right. You're right. I
Yeah.
mean, we're humans, not robots. So, sometimes you meet somebody that's just that special. And so, I would be open to getting to know her more to see more of her character.
Okay, that speaks highly of you. And you, Stanley, if someone gives it to you the first date, oh no, Stanley, no, Stanley wants to hold himself for the one.
I gotta tell you something, Maritza.
Yeah, we're here. I'm here.
I gotta tell you something. I don't live my life that way. I don't live my life that way.
Okay.
I don't do this whole dating thing. I don't do that.
No, I know.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm gonna say next?
Yeah, what? That you're waiting for
It's
the
like
one.
this.
Yeah.
It's that, but I gotta tell you more.
Go ahead. We're all ears.
This is how I live my life. The first time I see her, I will know. The first time. The very first time. And if she says yes, it's eternity after that for the two of us.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. It sounds like a dream, right? Right, Trey? It sounds like a dream,
It sounds like the perfect love story.
right? It
Hmm.
sounds like a perfect love story. Yep.
Made
You're
for
right.
TV, classic.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Right. What do you think, Sam?
Um, I respect the ideology and the romanticism. I'm a little more skeptical, but I could definitely respect his point of view.
Okay. But it would
I
make a
did have
nice love. It would make a nice love story.
it would.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
again,
I had a
definitely.
question though,
yeah,
Maritza.
sure.
From the female side of things,
Okay, I'm here.
like if you've ever heard stories or had friends or anything like that, what how do the ladies feel like if there's kind of there's a physical people have sex on the first night? What do the ladies think? What's going on their side of the relationship?
Um.
Do
Well,
they do
totally,
they
totally
feel
honest. I
do
don't.
they
I don't.
feel no, you go ahead.
I don't know. At least from the people who I surround myself with, I have a very small group, a very small circle, and I don't know if from my small circle, any of the ladies that I know have slept around on the first date. I don't know. Um, I don't think I would be very good friends with a lady who sleeps around on the first date with on different occasions. I don't think that would be it, maybe she's not a bad person, but I would like some. I'd like, you when you surround yourself with people, you surround yourself with people who are similar to you,
Right.
right? You get along with people who share your value, at least your value system. So I don't I don't hang around. I don't know ladies who sleep around on the first dates. I really don't. I really don't. If maybe a friend of mine has done it maybe once or twice, I think I might have a friend who maybe has done it once, and I was like in shock. Really, you did? Oh my god, what happened? How did it happen? Really, like what? Like how did it even get there? I wouldn't judge her because I know she has maybe not done it continuously with different men. But if I don't, if I have a friend who does it all the time with the same guy, I don't think maybe we would relate too much.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah.
That makes
Because if it
sense. I
happens once,
just,
it could happen, right?
yeah,
It's life.
yep, that's very true. I just have never thought about it. You know, always wondered what the women, how they felt about it, or what they, you know,
I'm
if
sure
it
if the
changed
I'm sure
anything,
if
or
the
you know.
women are all friends and they all do the same thing, I'm sure they'll like the conversations. They'll like where really you had that. Oh my god,
Mhm.
you had sex. I don't know. Did he buy you something? Did he? I don't know. Did he? I don't know. Did he give you? Did he buy you a drink and then you did that, or where'd you guys go? Did he get a nice hotel? I don't know. But maybe if the friend group, if they all are in the same place and wherever they're at in life, then maybe they'll be okay with it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know, that shows your values, and then it also speaks to, I guess, in America how things are, where I don't think it's that uncommon for American women to and men to do that. And I don't necessarily think it's a good thing, but I think in America it's not uncommon for, you know, people to have a one night stand or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
I've never had a one night stand, so I don't know. Um, and again, my group of circle is small. It's mostly family, very few friends, one or two. So
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
good thing. We would have a lot less problems if people took
Yes.
their time
Yes.
and became friends and talked and, you know, shared their likes and their preferences and all their experiences. Things would go a
Yeah.
lot better.
And in the videos I make, I mostly do talk with men, so I don't even have girls coming to me asking me questions or giving asking me for my thoughts. So I don't have much women who I can share those types of conversations with.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, you're helping a lot of us. I watch a lot of your videos and I've seen your channel grow. So you have a lot of other people watching your videos. So you're
Thank
helping
you
a
so
lot of
much.
people
I appreciate
with
that.
yeah, with your thoughts and with your advice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it
Thank you.
always seems like it's coming from a genuine place, you know.
It is. It is. And most important is this, the connection, being able to speak to each other to relate because I also like hearing from you. I like also learning maybe something that may be happening in your life because those things also give me energy to continue making the videos.
Okay,
It goes
that's
both
I never
ways.
thought of it like that.
Yeah, you like the videos, but I like you even more. Like I really do. I
Mm,
like all of you.
that makes I get it. That I can kind of see it's a two-way
Yeah,
exchange.
absolutely. Because just
Gotcha.
making videos by myself and not having this connection is like me being a robot. It's and I don't want to be a robot. I like this. I like the connection.
Gotcha.
Absolutely. So it's
So
both
yeah,
ways.
right. Okay. Well, I know that you probably know this just from talking with the your some of your friends, male friends. You know, for
Yeah.
guys, we
Okay.
everybody wants to be in a relationship, men and women. But for guys, it's very, you know, it's all on us to initiate it, to start up the conversation, to come up with the plan for what you want
Oh,
to do if the woman is open to dating you. So it's a lot of pressure, So from a male point of view, it's kind of hard to take the lead in every single area and not get discouraged when you get turned down or someone says no thank you, so it can be hard on your ego.
I completely understand. I
And I
think in
think
this
for and I
case,
think that's the one
I
thing
would.
that I think women don't experience very often is being rejected again and again and again.
I think ideally put your eyes on who you see has your eyes set on you. If you're out somewhere and you're, for example, looking around, maybe you don't have to go up to every girl and whoever you meet. No, look and talk to the one who also looks at you. Approach who is open for you to approach them. Instead of you guessing because, oh, you find her sexy or you like her, or I'm going to approach her. No, wait until she gives you a sign. Wait for the one who gives you a sign and then approach that one. Talk to that one instead of inviting out any other girl who may reject you. Focus on the one who's being open with you. Focus on who gives you the openness, the body language, who's also smiling at you. Instead of approaching anybody, approach the one who you see is open for you to approach them.
That makes sense.
Right?
That
Yeah.
makes sense. I just think sometimes for me, it's not always easy to read the signs. Maybe she's smiling because she's being polite, or maybe she's smiling because she wants me to come and say hello. So
Okay.
sometimes you don't always know what the smile means or what the look means.
Okay, but maybe if you see a lady smiling at you and you think she looks nice, or maybe you felt a little bit of chemistry, they say you have a really beautiful smile. Would you like to get a coffee with me, or would you like to? And then just leave it. If she says yes, perfect. And if no, okay, no problem. Don't get discouraged. It was just a smile,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's okay. Don't get discouraged because we are not a dollar sign. Not everybody's gonna want us,
Mm-hmm.
but we give it a try. We give it a try. Us ladies, we get turned down too. We don't do the
Okay.
first approach, but we might like somebody and we give them the eyes and we give them the attention, and they might not come. They might go for our neighbors,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that'll be a way of turning us down too. But
Okay.
just approach who gives you the look, who gives you the eye, who's basically telling you, come and approach me.
Mm-hmm.
Approach that one. So instead of liking a bunch of girls, like who likes you. Go right, because whoever likes you is interested in you. So be interested in that one instead of being interested in the other one because for whatever reason she has bigger boobs or she has this or no. No. Forget that. That's nonsense. Focus on who's focused on you,
That's true.
right?
That's true. I've heard that many times.
Yeah, of
I've
course.
heard that many times. That's good advice. But
Yeah, absolutely.
men, we're ambitious. So sometimes, you know, the young lady who's looking at us and giving us the friendly signs and signals, we may not be as attracted to her as the one who's sitting next to her, who may be looking the other way or looking disinterested. And so, sometimes we want to
So don't even waste your time with the other one who's not even looking at you, because she's looking for the better and best thing out there, the biggest and best and better. I don't know. So don't even look at her.
you're right.
And
You're
truthfully,
right.
everybody has their beauty. So just talk to whoever's looking at you and look deep in her, and you will find a beauty inside of her, because we all have something special going on. We all do. And we all have a story to share.
I love that. That's beautiful. I like
Yeah.
that.
So let's just
I
give
like
people,
that.
let's give those who are interested, let's give people opportunities. Even if they're not your first pick, you know what? They could
Hmm.
become the best pick you had.
Mm.
And at the end, if you think the lady is maybe looking a little bit on the bigger side, on the chubby side, that's okay. She could lose weight.
That's true.
Her hair color is not the color you want. After 2 or 3 days, oh baby, you know what? This hair color will look so beautiful on you. There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe her clothing is not as sexy as you would like. Maybe on the third or fourth day, baby, why don't you wear this nice little skirt? I think that skirt will look amazing on you. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You could really fix whatever, but you cannot fix someone's heart. You cannot fix who they are, their soul. So if they're interested in you, they could become that person who you become attracted to. Why not?
That's very wise. Very wise. I think that's where I've gone astray in the past because my eyes, I put too much value on what my eyes see, you know,
Not
the
worth it. Don't do it
you know,
anymore.
and so they're beautiful on the outside, but not always beautiful on the inside.
Not worth it. Not worth it.
Yeah, so it's
Absolutely.
hard, it's hard sometimes to look deeper.
I completely understand. Yes, we could be shallow at some point in our life.
Yes,
But
exactly.
truthfully, we're all looking for something special, right? That's what we all want.
Hmm.
We all want to work and to come home and to share our lives with someone, right?
So how do we know when we're talking and dating and getting to know somebody? How do we know when somebody is that special somebody?
How do you know when someone is special too? Because you, let's see, ideally that person is going to want to give you as much of her time as whatever you're giving her. So when you start to realize that this person wants to spend as much as time with you, is making also sacrifices to be with you, is also going the extra mile to be with you. If you see she's putting in effort, then listen, there's something special going on, because it's not just you. They're also putting in effort. They're also giving you the weekends. They're also wanting to spend time with you and maybe their families. Maybe they're inviting you into their homes, or if you see they want to do as much as you want to do for them, then that would mean something. And then the more you spend time with the person, you build, yeah, I don't know, your energies just connect. The more you spend time with each other, the more you laugh together, the more you, yeah, the more you spend time with each other, our energies, they just connect.
Gotcha. And if that doesn't happen, then maybe it's not a love connection. Maybe
Well,
it's,
if you see that the lady doesn't want to give you the weekends, the, I don't know, barely has time for you, doesn't respond to the text messages, or maybe responds a day after, or yeah, then you know what? Forget it. It's just not reciprocal.
hmm.
It doesn't. I mean, you waste. You could do it once or twice, but then if you see it's become like a little pattern of the lady, then let her go. Next, let me go to the next one.
Okay, that
Let me
makes
go to the next
sense.
one. Yeah, absolutely.
So, Maritza, then sometimes I've seen women talk about how, they like to test the guys who are pursuing them, or they want to know just how much or how badly they want the guys to how badly the guys want them. So how do
Okay.
we know whether when she's not returning the text or when she's not calling back right away, how do we know when it's her just playing hard to get versus her not really being interested? Because it seems like they don't want us to give up easily. It seems like they want us to pursue, they want us to put work in. So how can we tell when she's just testing us and she wants us to pursue so we can win her over, or when she's just, stringing us along and playing games and not interested?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think we're all adults. We're all mature. We should be adults. And maybe you could, instead of just dragging yourself along, listen, you know what? I'm interested in you. I like you. I mean, maybe just having direct conversations and just listen. I like you. I don't like games. Or are you interested? Just being straight up with the person, because games. Who wants games?
Right.
We're past that. We're not little kids. We're past that. And if someone is at our age is still playing games, I mean, what's the point? How
True.
dumb is that?
True. But
Yeah,
you know,
no.
everybody, I think I heard that age is not always a sign of maturity. So, you know, you can have some people who still they like to play games even though they're a little bit older, you know.
Okay,
But
but I mean,
I do like your advice to just be direct and say, hey, this is what I'm looking for, and this is what I'm want. Is this what you want or
there you
no?
go. There you
Hmm.
go. That's it. I don't like playing games. If you like playing games, then maybe this is not like gonna be like a good connection. I like you. Yeah, just being direct. And if they start playing too many games, then next, right? What can you do next? Because are you gonna be
Yeah,
guessing if the lady likes you or not all the time? That gets exhausting.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
terrible.
Yeah, it can get expensive too.
Oh no, 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 no! Don't be
Hmm.
doing that.
Hmm.
Save,
Yeah, you
save your
know,
pockets.
when you're the man, you know, it's expensive to date. The ladies, they'll go to the park and they'll go on a picnic once or twice or three times, but after a while they want to go to a nice restaurant. They want to do nice things, and you know, they expect the man to pay.
Unfortunately, I do understand where you're going.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So that's a good reason to be direct too, so you can figure things out. We can quickly
Well, yeah.
understand.
Before you start spending your hard-earned money on women, just make sure, yeah, make sure they're giving you the answers you want, and it's not just answers, but that they're acting as you want them to act.
I like that. That sounds good.
Yeah, of course. Because
I
if
might have
not,
to I was gonna say I might have to put you on a conference call when I'm in my relationship so you can talk to my
oh,
girlfriend for me.
I
You
would
can,
love that. I love being the matchmaker. I love that. I'm all
uh,
ears.
mhm. Yeah, so
Absolutely,
you can help.
absolutely. No, sometimes that does work. You put one in the middle. I could ask each other questions, and there you go. I could, because sometimes a third person could get more out of one or the other. Yeah, but
Yeah,
if she's not
the
acting how you want her to act, then no. If she's making you doubtful or guess, no, no, not worth it. Not worth it, because yes, women can go out to see who could buy them I don't know, a drink or a meal, or buy them a meal. And if I were you, I would not buy anyone a meal or a drink unless I was sure that she had some good feelings for you.
hmm
And it was out and is out only trying to date you, because if multiple guys are trying to buy her meals, no, then you're just one of the bunch. No.
Okay, okay. Well, I
If I
love that.
were
I
you,
love that advice.
I would just invite them out to coffee or tea, or at most a beer or a glass of wine, and talk with them as much as you can. See if the
Hmm.
answers are what you're looking for, and then after some time, listen, you look like a beautiful lady, you sound like a very smart person. Would you like to go to dinner? Make it a third or fourth or fifth date. But the first few dates, no, take her to a park or something,
I like that.
right?
So you wouldn't mind a guy you meet and who's interested in you, and he says, "Hey, Maritza, I'd like to take you to the park. I'd like to take you to, look at the water and look at the fountains and look at the swans." You
That
don't,
would make me the happiest.
okay.
I
In
would be
real
very
life,
happy doing that.
not just for us. In real life,
In real life,
you'd be open
I
to that.
promise, I swear, that if a guy tells me, listen, there's this beautiful lake near my house, or I know a beautiful lake where we could just go and maybe I don't know, have like I'll take some beers on or something. I would be like, yes, absolutely, let's totally do it. Because if I am interested in the person, one more than just me and him just talking, what seeing the water pass by and just sharing a glass of wine, that'll be beautiful. I don't need to be out in the most in anywhere. I just want to be with him and get to know him. One more if it's just us two.
Well, that is so rare. I can tell you in America, the ladies are not uh as impressed by that. Many of them, not all of them, some of them, but many of them, they are materialistic, or they're in it to, as you said, some may want to say, I want to see how much you'll do for me. So, you know,
No,
but
I
I
think
think,
don't compete. Don't compete with other men to see how much you can buy or how much you can take the lady out to the restaurant. No. You don't have to compete with anybody. You don't have to give anyone anything to be liked. Because they're gonna like you for your conversation, for how you carry yourself. They're gonna like you for other reasons. And after a few dates, then take her to a restaurant.
I love it. That's good advice. I'm gonna use that too.
All right. All right.
Hmm.
And Sam or Stanley, would you like to share something?
I'm so confused.
Why are you confused, Stanley?
You said about 15, 20 things there that make no sense to me.
Oh, Stanley, how come you're so hard on us? Or on me this time?
Yeah, and you this time. It's about 15, 20. I can't understand.
Why, Stanley?
I just been sitting here thinking, when am I going to say something? Oh my goodness.
We're all ears.
Okay. I got to think. Said about 10 things there. I was just shaking my head.
And we thought you were
Okay, I
enjoying
got
the
to.
conversation and you were shaking your head.
I'm enjoying it, but I can't understand what you're saying.
Why not?
Okay. I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
Here's the
Go
first
ahead.
thing I'm going to say. Then I
Yeah.
have to wait for the second thing to come to my head. I don't live my life that way. I just can't understand things like that.
Oh,
I just can't.
what?
Here's
What
the
can?
first thing I'm going to say. Here's the
Yeah.
first thing. If my girlfriend or wife ever pays 1 cent for anything, I'm going to commit suicide on the spot. 1 cent, even 1 cent. That is just not going to happen in my life or hers. Just not.
Um. So ladies should never pay for anything.
Not 1 cent. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm not. I can't understand that even.
Well, life is not the same for everybody economically. Maybe some men don't need the assistance, but some others do. And I don't see wrong with it, with women pitching in and helping in. I don't see wrong with that.
I
Right.
know you don't. And I know why.
Why?
Because you don't know me. That's why.
Well, I guess one thing I wanted to chime in there would be
Yeah.
Maritza's talking
Sam.
about that. Yeah, I was also sitting back listening to Millennial.
Okay.
But oh no, but just for Stanley's first point, I think she's not saying that you have to make a woman pay. It's just you don't have to heavily invest in the beginning if it's not sort of a mutual energy there. But
What do you think
I'm
of
not
that?
sure that helps. So
Do you think you should invest even if maybe they don't give you any signs? They just want to go out and take a. You should,
Are you asking me? Are you asking me, Maritza?
no, Sam.
Okay.
I I think being on the West Coast and in sort of like in the city landscape,
Okay.
I think it's very expected and traditional here that it's just par for the course. I don't see too many. I mean, there are sort of uh, exceptions to the rule, right? But most girls, they do want to make an event of it. They definitely are less likely to want to like do something simple or cheap, just because again, there's a lot more independence here, and so some of the mentality I've seen is, well, if it's not going to be special, I could just do my own thing on my own and have just as much fun. But that's a little bit more of my pessimistic side.
Okay.
No, I agree. I think women here they kind of equate your value of them by how much money you pay, even though it's not really, it's very superficial. I think in America, many women believe that. So some will even say, "Hey, I'm not a cheap date. I'm not. You think I'm cheap?" Even though it's not, the relationship really isn't about, or your feelings shouldn't be about how much you pay. Because if you pay a lot, then should the man feel like, "Oh, I paid a lot, so now you belong to me and you should do what I want you to do." You know.
Oh, God.
Santiago's leaving us. Santiago, it was very nice having you in the chat.
God.
Bye, Santiago. I mean, I think if you just met somebody, I don't think you should be taking the risk of going out and going all out on somebody who you don't know even if what her feelings are towards you.
Right.
I would definitely do coffee and or a beer or a walk in the park at least the first 3 dates to see where this is before you start investing. And I would think I don't see the problem with that.
Right. Again, I if it works, it works. So I also don't see a problem with it. But again, I think um, I'll speak for myself. I've been more conditioned. I was I don't want to say I was moderately successful, but I had enough money where I was like, yeah, I don't mind making
Oh,
having a good time and trading someone else at the same time. That's like not a big issue either. But
oh,
again, speaking for myself, that's not true for everyone. And I
but yeah, exactly. If you're in the position where it really doesn't bother you to spend a couple bills just because you're out on a date and you want to have fun, then why not do it? If you have it, then if it's nothing, if it's not gonna do anything to you, then why not do it? You're enjoying yourself just as much as the lady is. So I don't think,
right.
but but
I
if
get
if you don't have the full funds, I would not be out competing with other men trying to buy this lady an expensive meal to get a 50-50 reaction. No, I would do cheaper dates first. Absolutely. We have Alasta. Oh, hi. Dinamis. Oh, wow. That's a very unique name. You want to join us, Dinamis? We're talking about first dates. I like this chat. I can't keep. Oh, Santiago.
Pardon?
No,
Did you
no.
say something to me?
No, but you can also say something, Stanley. You're
Oh, the
listening to what
audio's gone. I can't. The audio's gone. I can't hear you now.
Okay. No, we're just talking about first dates.
Oh, now I
Remember
can
that.
hear you. Now I can hear you.
We're talking about first dates or few first dates. Going out, should you be spending a lot on the girls you're dating at the beginning, or should you do cheaper dates until you know if she's as invested in you as you are in her?
You want me to answer now?
Sure.
Okay. I got to say one thing first.
Yeah.
This is all so crazy. I'm nearly having a seizure.
Why, Stanley?
I'll tell you why, dearest Maritza. Okay. I have to wait for the words to come.
Stanley's so poetic. Huh? He's poetic.
He's a special
Yeah,
special
he.
guy.
Did you hear that, Stanley?
Can you say it again?
I said Stanley's a
You,
special
Maritza.
guy. You have a
You, Maritza. You, Maritza.
you have a unique viewpoint.
That
You, Maritza. You,
that
Maritza.
some of us think you're a special person, including Trey.
I'm looking for the words, Maritza. I'm looking for the words. I can't understand why the hell would I take a girl out and spend a little bit of money on her? What's the point of that? I would never do that.
What? Spend money?
That makes no sense to me.
Stanley wants to spend a lot of money.
Stanley, what did you say? You don't want to spend money on women, or you don't want to? What were you saying, Stanley? I didn't.
Okay, let me say it. I'll say it differently. Maritza,
Yeah.
when we go out on a date, are you listening?
Yeah. We're all listening.
If you want the moon, I'm gonna buy it for you.
Stanley's so romantic.
On the spot.
On the spot.
No hesitation, no thinking, no nothing. You want it, I'm getting it. That's the end of that.
You'll pay cash for the moon. Okay. That should be an expensive possession, right? Trey, the moon?
Might as well include the stars as well. But you know what? One thing I will say is I think Maritza is the type of woman who might deserve that. So, I might agree with you a little bit on that, Stanley.
Trey, that's so special.
Finally, Trey, you said something sensible.
Oh.
Finally.
Thank you. Thank you to all of you. Sam, you're there with us?
Hi, yeah.
Okay, we're all here. All right.
Alright.
So, anybody else want to share something before we take off?
Well, I do have one more thing I wanted to bring
Okay.
up.
Yeah, go ahead, Sam.
Sort of from the conversation you were having with Trey,
Okay.
and that had to do with I guess a situation I found myself in where you're sort of past just like going out. You go out several times, and then as I was saying earlier, we're doing fun things, and
Okay.
ultimately, to chalk that one down is the way I'd phrase it is I wasn't the one who got picked, and so like that goes to I don't like the phrasing, but it's like everyone's dating more than one person at any. Well, not everyone, but some people do. They're dating multiple people at the same time, right? And I was just curious if you've. I know most of your videos are very positive, but I was wondering if you've thought or have done videos on the whole like not getting chosen kind of thing, or almost friend zone. I guess that's another way to put it.
You're saying, have I made videos on being friend zoned?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably do have a video or one or two about being friend zoned. Yeah. I don't know. I hate what how nowadays people manage everything. We've become so disposable, huh?
Right, right. And then I guess sort of the
Sucks.
wisdom I've come out with, and I'm happy you guys both sort of touched on it, was you have to be more direct and more what's the word? Well, I mean, I guess direct is fine to leave it at that. It's with your intentions. It's like
That's it.
if you play it, I guess I was playing it too safe, and so maybe I chalk that up as part of something that messed that
That's
thing
it.
up. But
From now on, let's just all be very direct. That's it.
yeah, I thought
You
that
as the guy,
was
you can tell her, listen, I like you. I think you're great. I want to know, investing in this as I'm investing in you. Are you dating other men at the same time? Do you have multiple apps in your phone trying to date? Or like, are you gonna put things on hold while we date? Or I would be straight up. I would be
yeah,
so
yeah,
impressed with a guy who's straight up with me and tells me just like that.
right. And um,
Because it
there's
goes both
like
ways. It goes both ways. You guys could be having multiple things in your phone or things going on, or I could too.
right. There's multiple variables, and I won't cover them all because some of them are too specific. But I guess the other thing there I was thinking was
Sorry,
there's also
I got a
like
muscle. 1 second, I got a muscle cramp. Ouch, ouch, ouch. My leg cramped up. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, there you go. Oh, I'm better.
all right, that's funny. I had the exact same problem this
Ah,
morning.
all right.
But the other way I was going is, even though I've been sort of put in this zone,
Okay,
the friend zone,
okay.
there's still like that same energy. It's like um, I've heard some people refer to it as trying to get boyfriend energy out of a friend, and I don't know, that it's very confusing. But again, that's where the other wisdom you said is coming into play, where I've put space and sort of started to move on from that person.
Mm. Listen, you like somebody, again, like we were speaking with Trey. Go after who also you see is interested in you. Not who you have to be guessing all the time, but who's also open and
What the hell is that?
what?
This is the second thing that made me shake my head. I'm glad you said that. I am not living my life that way either.
How?
There is no way on God's green earth that I'm stepping out of my house and looking around at different women for nothing. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. I am not doing that. My beloved Maritza, I'll tell you how I live my life. I go where God tells me to go, and at some point, things happen. I'm not searching. I'm not looking. I'm not looking around for sexy women. I'm not doing anything. When I'm in the same room with the woman who's for me, I'm gonna know, even if I'm not looking in her direction. And then after that, if she says yes, it's all over and beginning at the same time.
Very nice, very beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna just chime in and I'm gonna just say, Sam, like Maritza said, when you're in a relationship or you're trying to be in a relationship, you can't play it safe because you're gonna either have heartache sooner or you're gonna have heartache later. So it's better to just find out where that person stands early on and just be direct and say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Are you looking for the same thing? And if she says no, it saves you weeks and months of being in her orbit and not knowing what to do. And if she says yes, then you've won. You know, now you know she feels the same way you do, and you don't have to guess. But I'm gonna go ahead though and sign off. Stanley, it was good to hear you. Sam, it was good to hear from you. And Maritza, it was wonderful to talk with you.
Thank you so
And
much.
I enjoyed it
Thank you
very
so much,
much.
Trey.
See you
Beautiful to
guys
have you
next
here. See you
time.
next time.
Alrighty.
Bye.
It was a pleasure.
All
All
right.
right, take
Yeah,
care.
I think it's kind of late now, so I think we should call it now. Anything else you want to add
Alrighty.
before we go, Sam and Stanley? Sam?
I got something to
Uh,
ask.
Yeah? What would you like to add, Stanley?
I asked you this about a month ago, and I didn't get the answer I wanted, so I'm going to ask you again.
Go ahead.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you know that I love you yet?
Oh, Stanley, thank you so much. Do I know that? Well, you told me a few times, so I believe you. I
Thank
believe
you.
you have the capacity to grow
That's
your.
nearly the answer that's nearly the answer I'm looking for, but not quite.
Not quite. Okay.
Not quite, not quite, not quite, not quite.
Thank you,
Not quite.
Stanley. Thank you for that special.
I got another question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do I have to do to make you 100% sure? Belief is only 80% sure. What do I need for 100? I'll do it right now. Tell me.
Nothing, Stanley. We're all just here to believe. Nothing more. You don't have to do anything more. We believe. We believe in in the purity of your heart and the nice feelings you have.
I got to think now. I got to think. I got to think.
Sam, you want to add something more?
I know what to say already.
Not too much more. Just gonna give my thanks as well. I think it's a good cutoff point, so I won't I won't try to make a whole new topic here. But yeah, thanks for the videos
Oh,
again. I enjoy them. They're more positive than a lot of other things in uh,
okay.
the
Yeah,
man
like Trey
advice here.
said, just try to be straightforward from the beginning.
Yeah, of
You're,
course.
listen, I'm not asking for you to marry me. I'm not asking for us to be boyfriend and girlfriend, but I like you. Do you have that same feeling? Do you want to? I don't know. Are you gonna? Do you share the same thoughts that I share before you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I agree. I think there was other other things in my past that I wasn't really trying to find anything, so it's something that just came up, and I was like,
All right.
yeah, I'll see where it goes. But
Okay. So
that story played out.
absolutely, Sam. It was nice hearing you.
Yep. Thanks again.
God
I'll sign
bless.
off now. See ya.
All right, my lovely Stanley. So we call it a night.
Okay, okay.
Dinamis, you also have a great one. Dinamis and Stanley. Thank you all for joining in. Hopefully, we'll talk again very, very soon. Okay?
Hopefully.
All right. So, have a good night. A big kiss to everybody. Stay safe. Have a great week. All right. Anything else, my Stanley?
One last thing. How did you
Go
know?
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm going to keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting,
And waiting and
even if
waiting.
it takes all eternity until I find out exactly what I have to do to make you 100% sure that I love
Oh,
you.
my Stanley. You're so sweet. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll talk about that next week.
Okay.
All right. Stay safe. Good evening, everyone,
You
wherever
too.
you're at. God bless. Bye bye. Bye.